Greetings friends and welcome back to my channel, or to my channel. My name is Brittany if you've never been here before, and today's video is going to be my Pride makeup look. I had been thinking and I realized that in all the time I'd had a YouTube channel I've never done a Pride makeup tutorial, which seems kind of odd considering I love color and I also love, you know, equal rights for human beings, so it seems just like right up my alley to do a tutorial like that, but yet I never had. So this is going to be my very first Pride makeup tutorial. And it's going up, you know, around Pride time. So that's it. That's the gist. That's that on that. I'm really excited because I've seen this sort of trend going around of like butterfly wings coming off the eye. And I thought, what better time to do a beautiful butterfly wing tutorial than mashing it with a Pride tutorial, because it just feels like a butterfly is such a free and open and beautiful thing, which I believe is what Pride is supposed to stand for, besides the obvious, but just being free and beautiful and who you are, and it seems fitting to me, so that's what I'm going to do. So if you are excited and you like this idea and you like watching it and you like me, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell, join the Brat Pack. I put out new videos every week and I would love to have you here to see future ones. I implore you, subscribe and hit the bell. Okay. And I think it's time that we stop talking about it and start being about it and just get into this video. Do you want to do that? Let's do that. Let's do that right now. Right now. If you would like to see my take on a Pride makeup tutorial, just keep on watching. Okay, so now that I got you brought in real close, we can get started on working on the eyes. I'm going to use some shadow shields because I want like the winged look coming from the corners out, and then we're going to do like the lower wing down there. So let me go ahead and grab some shadow shields and throw those on. Okay, so now that we have those on, I'm going to go ahead and get into putting some makeup on. I'm going to do one eye with, you know, the green and the yellow and the blue, and the other eye with the orange and the red and like a more orange toned yellow, and go from there. Now, what palette do we want to use is the question. I feel like we're going to go into several. I feel like for this look, it's almost fitting to use this palette because this is the Butterfly palette, and it's got all the rainbow tones. The only thing in here that it is missing is a blue, so we'll have to dip into another palette for a blue, but besides that I think we can do the whole look with this palette, which is pretty exciting. I love that. Love that for us, for me. One palette looks are always fun, so let's start doing that then. Yes. So I chose this time to use shadow shields as opposed to tape, which if you're new here, I normally use tape just because tape is so simple and getting that nice shape, but I chose the shadow shield this time because I feel like it has that sort of like, I don't know if it's actually going to make a difference, but in my brain it makes a difference. All of that dialogue could really be cut because none of it mattered at all, but we'll see if it's still in here. If it is, this is C2 in the Norvina palette. It's just like, you know, a bright matte red, as I'm sure you can see. And I'm just tapping, and I'm using this like packing brush for this portion because I really, really want it to be vibrant. And then at the end, we'll go through and blend out each edge. And I think I'm going to use this brush for every shade, so my hand's going to be very, very dirty. I'm now going in with the shade A2 in that palette and packing it on right next to that red into the center of the eye. And just tapping over those edges blends that together so easily. That was insanely easy to blend those two together. I didn't even try. I didn't really try. I really like this orange. I feel like this orange is exactly like Nickelodeon orange. And for the yellow, we're going to go in with E4. There's two yellows in this palette, and this one's the more, I don't know, less limey yellow. It's more like orangey red toned. I don't really know how to explain color theory. I can just look at it and know that this would go better with orange than the other one would. I see we lost a little of that orange in blending with that yellow. So I'm just tapping over those edges with a little more orange. I feel like this yellow could have benefited from a sticky base, but we're working with what we have here, which is not a sticky base. And I just realized that since we're going to outline, we actually don't need to add any blending because of the way I'm going to do these wings. So here's the top of eye number 1. So now we're going to move on to eye number 2, and I need to grab another palette to find the perfect blue. Whenever I think of like that really good pretty blue, I always default to Fishy from Lunar Beauty, so we're going to go in with that one right now. It's just such a pretty blue, and we're going to map, hopefully, the shape. fish sheet is slightly shimmery, which is the one difference between the other eye, because the other eye's all matte, but blues are just so tricky that I think that's why they put shimmer, to make it just a little easier to blend. But you know what? I don't care. I like it. I think it's pretty. And I don't think it's so shimmery that it looks weird next to this eye. And I think those shapes are as even as they're going to be, considering how differently my eyes are shaped. We'll see. If we need to do adjustments at the end, we'll do adjustments at the end. But I think it's pretty good. I'm just going to pack on some more color to make it really bright. Okay, I'm going back into the Anastasia palette for the green, and I'm going in with D3. I realized I brought that blue over too much. Oh no! It's okay. We'll cover it with our green. I like this palette a lot. I don't think I ever did a standalone review on it. Maybe I can still if you guys want that. I do like it. I feel like some of the shades are more difficult to work with, and some could benefit from a sticky base, this being one of them, but overall I think it's a beautiful palette. But I don't know if you can tell, it looks a little bald patchy. Same with the yellow, but it is what it is. Tap, 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 tap. Does not want to stick there at all. Ugh, come on. There we go. Okay, now we're going to go in with the more green-based yellow in this inner corner, which is A1. And hopefully you can see the difference so that you can understand what I mean when I say that this yellow goes better with orange and the one I'm going to use goes better with green. Because they're still both yellow, but they're not the same type of yellow. Do you see how they're different? I think you do. I'm just tapping to blend that in with that green, that stubborn bitch of a green. Ugh, I wish I used a different green. Let me see if I can find a different green, because that's just not doing what I need it to do. Is the alien green too dark? Let's try it. Do it with my finger. There we go. That is doing, yeah, that's better. Just a better green. This is one of Jeffree Star's good palettes. Of course it's discontinued. But Jawbreaker, I'm pretty sure still exists. Okay. Okay, now we need to intensify that yellow also. Okay, we've done what we've came here to do. This one does not look as good just because the shadows are not performing well, unfortunately. So I'm going to see what I can do to fix it, and then we're going to come back and do some liner work. But first, let's do a little peel porn action. My favorite part ever. Ugh, so satisfying. That looks really pretty. I actually love like a rainbow look. It's so simple and pretty, and it shows you what colors like go well together in a gradient. I just really like it. So let me go ahead and try to touch that up a little bit. I'm probably gonna make a quick cup of coffee, and then I will be back for us to work on the line, the lower one, or the liner first. I don't know. We'll figure it out from there. Just a second. Okay, so I'm back. Question. Have you guys ever realized or ever taken the time to think about like, wow, I really am the creator of all of my problems? Because that's what I just realized as I'm sitting there making strong as fuck pour over coffee at 2:30 p.m. and then complaining about how I can never sleep at night because last night I was up till 4 a.m. Moving on. Let's get some liquid liner. All of these liners are bad. I'm just gonna throw them out. I always hold on to them and they're all bad. Why do I do this? I don't know. We're gonna go with NYX Epic Ink Liner because I know that that one is the best. Let me, this hair of mine, my gosh, I slept in braids last night and so it looks amazing, but it's everywhere. Jesus Christ. Okay, we can do this. So what we're gonna be doing, making it into a wing, a butterfly wing. We're doing winged liner. Okay, we got this. Let's do it. Fuck, I am not a steady-handed woman. Cue the music. Woo! Connected from there. Whew. Okay, guys. So that may look like I accidentally got too thick, but we want it to be thick because we're going to do some detailing in the wing. So now I got to do the same thing on the other eye. More music. Okay, in typical me fashion, this eye went way worse than this eye. They do not look the same at all, but you know what? I don't fucking care. I think they are good enough. So, let's do some detailing in the black, huh? Okay. Okay, just had to throw on a quick line across the top of the lash line to kind of connect it. So now let's do some details. And it's going to be really easy details. I want this to be a pretty simple butterfly creation so that if you did want to do it, even though this looks like a lot, it is attainable, right? So let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to take the lightest concealer I own, which is Light Peach in the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And then we're going to take a little brush like this one or this one. Maybe a mix of both. I feel like we're going to start with this because I feel like that might be too big. And we're just going to put little white dots in the black wing. Maybe not all the way across, but definitely in the outer corner to give that, you know, painted lady, monarch, butterfly vibe. So I guess again, I will state, cue the music. I think we should just take it all the way in. I was debating on it, but it looks so freaking cute. I think I want to just take it all the way in, so let's do it. Okay. I think we'll leave it off the lash line and just leave it like that. Isn't that so cute? I like it quite a bit. I hope you guys are enjoying this as well. I think it's fun and I think it's cute, so that's why I wanted to do it. And I think it screams pride. I don't know, maybe that's just me and my limited exposure to pride as a, you know, straight woman. But I feel like this embodies what I feel like pride is about, which is just pretty, free, open, existing. You know what I mean? I don't know. Tell me what pride means to you down below. I would love to know. And if you've ever been to the parades or anything, I never have. It seems like I would really enjoy it, but I've just never had the pleasure. So let me know what I'm missing down below. And if you do any pride looks yourself, please tag me on Instagram. I would love to see everyone else's take. My Instagram is the same as here, Bradderstein. I would love to see your posts and to repost it. Same if you recreate this. I would love to like repost it on my story. It'd be a lot of fun. So, Bradderstein. Just like my namesake here. Boom. That is so cute. Okay. I love that so much. So I'm going to quickly just do the lower ones because it's pretty much exactly the same thing as this. And then we'll come back to do a lip together, okay? Okay, just a second. Okay guys, so this is the completed eye look. God, the shadow on that eye pisses me off. But you know what? It is what it is. I think it looks so cute. Don't it look so cute? Okay, let's do some lips, yeah. So I have been sitting here trying to figure out what type of lip I'd like to put on with this. And I think I want to go with like a brownish nude because, you know, brown is neutral, it matches with all colors. And I just want to make sure that it all is cohesive. So for lip liner, I'm going to go in with ColourPop Taurus. Lightly, because this is darker than I want, but I can't find like my lighter brown, so I'm just going to go in lightly. I'm gonna blend it in a bit, try to make it not look so intense. Yeah, it's less intense, right? I'm I'm gonna go in with Melt Cosmetics Frisky. Oh, calm down. Blend that in with the liner so it's not too, I don't know, too anything. Okay, just to lighten it slightly, we're gonna go in with Moonchild Gloss from ColourPop. Okay guys, and this is the completed look. Okay guys, this is the completed look that I created for a Pride inspired slash butterfly inspired slash whatever you want it to be makeup look. It was intended to be a Pride look, and I feel like it came out so cute. I feel super, super cute right now. I wish I could go outside and take photos with this on, because I feel like outside it would really like shine and like look nice with like green background or something, but I live in like a really busy area and I don't think I'm gonna do that because people will look at me and say things to me and I don't want anyone to talk to me. But regardless, I think this look turned out so cute. I'm really, really happy with it. I wish that the colors on this side worked better, but I'm happy with how it turned out. I hope you are too. If you are, you should try to recreate it. It was a lot of fun, and then tag me on Instagram at Bratterstein. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell and join the Brat Pack so we can hang out all the time. And I think that's it. I don't have a lot more to say. I hope you liked it. And thanks for hanging out with me when you could be anywhere else in the world. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.